Hey, good evening to you from Southwestern Adventist University on an 80-degree clear night. Today on YouTube, it's night soccer as Southwestern Adventist opens up the home portion of its 2022 season against Paul Quinn College. The Tigers coming in 5-0, 2-0 on the road. Southwestern Adventist 0-2. Hi, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Let's meet the starting lineups. First for Coach Michael Delgado and his Tigers, and the net today is Roberto Dominguez. Also starting today, number 3 is Noe Estrada. Number 5 is Axel Awamba. Number 6, David Sordo. Number 7, Brian Martinez. Number 8, Mitchell Ford. Number 10 is Jose Vasquez. Number 15 is Juan Mendoza. Number 23 is Omar Garcia. Number 24 is Jonathan Menendez. And number 25 is Jacob Perez. Now for Southwestern Adventist and head coach Tristan Olvera in his first season. In the net is Logan Vega. Also starting today is number 6, David Corrales. Number 8 is Abel Ramirez. Number 10, Ryan Mediri. Number 13, Elijah Castaneda. Number 19 is Brian Gomez. Number 23, Hector Mendoza. Number 24, Jose Bahena. Number 29 is Juan Pablo Rodriguez. Number 32, David Hernandez. Number 44 is Juan Cueto. And that's the starters for both of these teams. Tigers coming off a 4-2 win at Dallas Christian. That was on Monday. Shots were 16-10 in favor of the Tigers. They had goals from Williams, Sanchez, Mendoza, and Martinez. Last Sunday, Southwestern Adventist fell to 0-2 on the road, losing at Bacone 5-1. So we'll see what we have in store for us. Start of 3 straight at home for the Knights. Glad to be with you. Chris Sheeman here all season long. Settle in, and let's hope it goes a little smoother than the first. The Tigers ladies won 10-0. Tigers have possession first as we're underway. Paul Quinn and Southwestern Adventist both in the USC AA. Tigers are a Division I member in the USC AA. Southwestern Adventist dually affiliated at the D2 level in both the NCCAA and the USC AA. On the near side for Paul Quinn, sending it forward is Mendez, and it's too far forward out of play. Throw in for David Corrales. Knights finished 4-9 last year as they turn it over, sliding Mediri to make a play on it, and then that's again sent out of play. Estrada for Paul Quinn sends it back. Tigers patient on the attack. This is a good scoring team in the USC AA. They're ranked 3rd with 15 goals and 3rd with 13 assists. So an unselfish team, too, knows how to find their teammates. Long ball on the near side is going to be run down by Mendez. Sends it into the box but for Vasquez, but I believe we had a whistle there. Second minute here in this one. And I believe we're going to have our first corner kick. Ball into the box. It's headed once, twice, and it's going to be ricocheted in on the third effort. A Paul Quinn goal. Couldn't quite see the jersey number, but much like we saw in the women's game, a fast start for the men here. And let's see if we can take another look and see who scored that goal. So quickly 1-0 for the Tigers. There was certainly plenty of deflections there. I still can't see the number. It's just not going to happen, folks. Sorry about that. Could be Mitchell Ford. I want to say maybe number 8. Could also be number 6, David Sordo. Had this problem with the women's game. We're back to live action now. It'll be a throw for Paul Quinn. Camera's not moving, so I can't tell you what's going on. Battle for it over on that far side of your screen, and it's going to go out of play. It'll be a throw for the Tigers. So 1-0 for the Tigers here in the early going of this one. That's going to be offside flag is up. Free kick, and Corrales looking to go quickly here for the Knights. On the near side, header by Garcia. This is Vasquez at center circle. Had it deflected by Corrales, or correction, Madiri had it deflected by Sordo. Applying some pressure now, getting back was Rodriguez for the Knights. Counterattack is on here for Paul Quinn. Speed over on that far side. This is Ford sending it back. Here's Martinez. Ford, nope, not that time. Estrada able to get on it. Tigers getting a lot of their attack going from the back line here in the early going. Out to a 1-goal lead. Looking for more. That's deflected behind, and it'll be a throw-in. 5th minute. Yeah, still a throw for Paul Quinn. I'm not sure what the debate about was there, but it was a holdup trying to get the ball. We might have gotten a sub. I don't know. Those of you who are watching for the first time, I'm calling the game from the home studio in Greenville, South Carolina, the home of the NCCAA, by the way. So if it's not on the screen, if you can't see it, I can't see it. But we are definitely held up. I still, like, even I'm listening to the guys at the field. They don't know what's going on. It would lead me to believe that kind of a delay would be an injury, but I don't think so. Ball was headed by Martinez for Paul Quinn, and then it comes to the keeper, Logan Vega. Just 2 games last year for Logan, a 3.71 goals against average, 17 saves, and 81% stoppage rate. Knights trying to get their attack going for the first time tonight, but it's headed by Estrada. All played forward. They have Perez. Perez gets it back. Top of the box, that was Ford. Mendoza, far side. And that's going to trickle right to Vega. When the women's game started, we were really dealing and contending with a lot of wind. And then wind over the course of the second half of the women's game really went away. And it's pretty much non-existent right now, which is about where I thought we'd be. We started at 80 degrees at about 8:15. Getting that back line starting the counterattack. Here's Mendez on the near side of your screen for the Tigers. Perez plays it back. Gets it back now, Perez. Ball into the box. It was touched by Vasquez, who I don't think was the intended target, and it's deflected out. It'll be a throw on the clear for the Knights by Mendez. 7th minute. 1-0 for Paul Quinn. They get an early goal. Battling on that far side. I believe that's Mendoza over there for the Tigers. Even it for Uwamba. Cleared away by Madiri. Still danger though. Mendez. Cross to the far side and through the leg of Vasquez. Here's Cueto for the Knights. Played back. Cueto gets it from Freitas. And Cueto looks to throw in here for Southwestern Adventist. So far the Knights not really getting much on the attack. It's been patient but tactical for Paul Quinn. Vasquez comes up with it. Now we have a foul called on the Tigers. So a free kick for the Knights. First opportunity via the set piece, although it's a long ways from the box. I believe it's Rodriguez trying to take it. Tough to see the numbers over on that far side. Well, apparently nothing happened. The camera guy fell asleep on us. Here's Estrada from that back line. Again, the Tigers looking to make something happen. Coach Delgado for the Tigers. Coach Olvera for the Knights. Tristan in his first year at Southwestern Adventist. Well, he was the keeper coach last year, an assistant for the Knights. Both coaching the men and women. Here's Mendez. And we have another whistle. Might have been an offside flag raised. Couldn't quite see it over on that far corner, but we do know Corrales gets the free kick here. And that's a quick turnover. Perez on the near side. And he's going to be fouled. Boy, a yellow card on Corrales. Okay. This one's going to be called tight, apparently. So Paul Quinn got an early goal off a couple of deflections on the third chance in the box off a corner kick. It was hit into the back of the net. And now Martinez is there. Vasquez is there. For the Tigers, let's see who's going to take this. It will be Vasquez. And that's going to be a goal kick. So out of play. 11th minute. 1-0 for the Tigers. A 4-9 year last year for the Knights. They had wins over Ozark Christian, Dallas Christian, Barclay, and Oakwood. 4 freshmen join 11 returners from last year's team. Also added junior Manuel Dorame. Boy, Vega had to make that a little more interesting. It didn't look as interesting as it turned out to be. But a nice play by Vega, who had a nice boom on that one. They're looking for Mendoza on the near side. It's too far forward, though, and Mendez will let it go for a goal kick. Dominguez will take it. He's started all 6 games so far for the Tigers, a 1.00 goals against average, 22 saves. He's got 2 clean sheets in a third of the game so far. Lone loss for the Tigers to NAIA Central Baptist. That was a 2-0 defeat. They have 3 clean sheets overall on the year. That's first in the USC AA. Mediri tried to play it on the far side. Rodriguez trying to run it down. He's held off by the defense. Quickly turned back over to the Knights again on that far side of your screen. It's been a while since I've done broadcast soccer with any consistency. The one thing that has always remained on that far side, where they look like tiny little dots, it's so hard to see those jersey numbers. So apologies to those players who have to play all the way over there, because they're not going to get their name called very much in this broadcast. Perez had a chance on it, but it rolls to Vega, so it's still easier to call it at home, believe it or not, than being at the field. Much easier. Martinez, through ball that doesn't quite go anywhere. David Hernandez first touch on it for the Knights, and now that's going to go off Paul Quinn. It has been hectic here in the early going of this one. About 14th minute. Knocked out again by Perez for the Tigers, so Corrales will throw it in again for the Knights. Ramirez runs out of space. Mendoza this time to toss it for Southwestern Adventist. And the counterattack is cooking now for the Tigers. Got a guy on the near side, Perez. He runs it down. Perez gets around Corrales, slides for the cross, deflected to Perez, who lost it. Now Rodriguez for Southwestern Adventist sends it far side. Uwamba. Estrada. Estrada again from center circle over on that far side. Going to be a long run. And just out of room. 15th minute. Did they say the Knights touched that? I guess so. So Martinez is going to go out, I believe. It could be Estrada. Not sure if it's a 3. It's a 7, because there's number 3. So Martinez goes out to take the corner. 1 assist on the year here in game number 7 for Paul Quinn. Into the box, it's punched over by Vega. And that, I believe, is going to be a throw-in. It's on the near side of the post, or on the flag, excuse me. Well, they're setting up for a corner, are they? Uwamba this time? I guess it's a corner. I thought it was a throw-in. Ball headed up by the defense first. Still in the box. And scissor kicked out of play by Corrales, but before that, a foul was called on the Tigers. #16th minute. Vega's got a big leg. A little bit shorter on that one this time. Headed by Freitas. Here's Mendoza now for the Knights. That ball they were looking, I believe that's Mediri, and they couldn't, or he couldn't handle it. Foul called. Mendez looks to go quick on the free kick. He does, plays it back to the center back. That's Sordo. What a boot. Vega out of the box, lost the ball momentarily, but able to gather. Nice try there, though, by the Tigers. One 0 for Paul Quinn. We haven't seen any shots yet for the Knights. Plenty of whistles, though. Knights started the season on the road. It was supposed to be a home game, but issues with all the rain that we were hit with towards the start of the year. So they went to Eastfield, lost that one 6-0. They were outshot 22-3 in that one, losing 5-1 at Bacone back on Sunday. So just 2 games, but it's a busy stretch now. You've got today, you've got Monday, and you've got Wednesday. So 3 games in the span of a week. Knights will finish September on the road. They'll take on Southwestern Assemblies. That's an NAIA program towards the end of the month. Looks like Justin Garcia coming on for Paul Quinn for just his second appearance of the year. 18th minute. Not really much going on. A lot of frantic energy playing closer to the lines, both sides. Not much in the middle of the field here today. That's why we've seen so much of this. Deflections, throw-ins. Big boots. I should mention they are streaming on a card at the field, and sometimes you'll see a little glitch like that. If the broadcast does go down, it's usually only a couple seconds. Nothing to do on your end. I'll handle it from the home studio and get it up and running again. Usually we'll miss a couple seconds, but not too bad. Trying to put the moves on is Martinez. He gets to the outside now. Finally plays it back. Defense holding firm, but Paul Quinn still on the ball here. Nice header by Rodriguez there. Near side Estrada. Gets it back on the 1-2. Sliding challenge there by Cueto, who makes a nice defensive play. Sordo. Headed out, and that's going off of the Tigers. 20th minute, they changed the call, so it was originally a throw for the Knights. Here's Mendez. Sordo with some room. Estrada. So Estrada with the volley, then Martinez double header. Over on the far side, ball trying to get into the box, cleared out by the Knights. Estrada now, Vasquez at center circle. Nice header, but it's going to go out of play. Not a bad idea there from Perez. It'll be a Knights throw, though. Well, the buffering is starting to pick up some steam, isn't it? 21st minute. Nice come from behind play there for the Knights. I don't know how to describe what this game looks like. It's just been frantic at times, and Paul Quinn doing, again, a lot from the attack, starting from the backfield, starting from that defense. And again, a lot played on those lines there. These two teams met last year. The Tigers won at 6-1. Shots were 23-5 for the Tigers. Josh Harris had a score for Southwestern Adventist in that defeat up in Dallas. Another turnover. Martinez sends it forward, looking for Sordo, I believe. Cleared out by the Knights. Much like their women's team, if you were around for that game, this is a tactical team. They play a little bit different because, like I've been talking about, they get most of their attacks started from the defensive side of things, but a .375 shot percentage leads the USC AA. They don't shoot it a ton, but they score when they do, basically, is the point that I'm trying to make in as many words as I possibly can. Rodriguez trying to make something happen, plays it over to the left side. That's going to be a foul called over on that far side and a free kick to come for Southwestern Adventist. Elijah Castaneda might take it. No. Have to check on that. Not Castaneda. I can't see exactly who's going to take it. Ball into the box. It's headed, and that's going to be a goal kick. The Tigers team that takes a lot of corners, too. 21 on the year is fourth in the USC AA. They do have a few more games. USC AA has two divisions, Southwestern Adventist in Division 2, Paul Quinn in Division 1. Offside flag is up, so negate that challenge here in the 25th minute. Paul Quinn plays in Division 1. There are not a lot of Division 1 schools in the USC AA playing soccer, so when I say they're fourth maybe out of 8, 9, or 10, something like that, but good aggressive play there for the Knights, but it doesn't lead to anything. So far, the Knights have not really had anything on the attack, aside from a couple set-piece chances like that last chance we saw. Over on the far side, Castaneda. And it's a throw for the Tigers. I'm going to let that roll into the box, but the Tigers stay with it. And nice defense there. Jose Bahena, I believe it was, making the play to earn the throw in. Another throw for Castaneda on the far side. Take him right back by the Tigers. This is a better through ball, chipped into the box, looking on the near side and running out of room. That was Perez. Now Mendez on the ball for the Tigers. Sent again over to that far side. 27th minute. Tigers with most of the possession. Chasing it down, Estrada on the near side. That was Adrian Hernandez looking for Bahena. So as we talked about, the Tigers good at earning those corner kicks. They're up to 3 already here tonight. This will be their third right here. 28th minute. Scored their first goal on a corner kick. Not this time, though. Still an opportunity as it's fired low. Vega dives for it. I believe it was Sordo who made the nice effort on that. David Sordo, the senior midfielder. Another turnover. This is why the attack is not going. It doesn't have a chance to start. And over on that far side, a shot that goes wide to the left. That was Boteo, I believe. So another goal kick upcoming for Logan Vega, the junior. Upcoming look at the schedule, folks. The live stream schedule will be with you again tomorrow afternoon. Volleyball taking on Randall in a Southwest Region showdown. I'll have that one for you at 4 o'clock. Then again on Monday, more soccer. Doubleheader, region doubleheader. Manhattan Christian will be in town. Castaneda had it but lost it. The pressure is on, and Southwestern Adventist clears it behind. We have another corner kick, the fourth one. Martinez will jog out to the far side now and give it a go from there. They scored on a corner kick, technically, but it was a few deflections after that, a few clears after that. Ball stayed in the box. Now Martinez booms it. Headed, but to the left and out of play, I believe by Estrada. Put the schedule up once again as we'll have another goal kick. So volleyball tomorrow at 4. Monday, we're back with you after the weekend, 5 and 7 for the Manhattan Christian games. Then volleyball Tuesday, Wednesday more soccer, and Friday volleyball again with a tri-match that we'll have in its entirety for you. So we'll do all 3 volleyball matches next Friday. My vocal cords is getting a workout this week, folks. Got to get that hot tea and honey. We have a clear, and we've got another buffer, folks, and I'm going to stop it for a moment and try to get the broadcast back. Stay with us. Okay, we should be back. I have done a couple things on my end that could prove disastrous, but we're going to try it anyways to try to just improve the quality. I'm forcing the best quality possible now. That could backfire on us, but we'll see. Nice header comes to Mendez. Mendez turns, fires short of the post. Collision, but after the play. And got to check on everybody there, as that was a big collision. 31st minute. Everybody's okay, which is a good sign. And Vega will have another goal kick here. Well, I finally had a chance to take a look, and it was number 8. So Mitchell and Ford did score that first goal after the deflection. That was his second of the season. So I can confirm that now. The sophomore now 2 goals on the year on just 6 shot attempts. That's what I'm saying. They don't boot them with a lot of consistency. They're just very, very good when they do. If they get on the ball and they have their opportunities, it can prove difficult for the defense. Castaneda, second throw here in this sequence. And again, we have just seen very little of this side of the field. Ball played to the near side for Mendez. Jarrett Williams goes back to him. Mendez, he ran out of room. That's a good eye by the official there, so a goal kick. Chris Shima, glad to be with you here tonight. First home game for Southwestern Adventist here in 2022. We're in the 33rd minute here in this first half. Paul Quinn College leading it 1-0. Got a very early goal on their first corner kick of the night. And there has been next to nothing, couple set piece tries for the Knights, but that has been it for them on the attack. Most of the action has taken place on this side of the field. Mendez Sordo sends it to the far side. All into the box. The shot was deflected. Castaneda. And we have, I think this is the 5th corner kick now. I believe that's number 22 for Paul Quinn. It would be Luis Sanchez, who has an assist on the year. Ball into the box, headed. Still not quite cleared, and I believe we're going to get a foul call here now. Will that be a yellow card? Madiri for Southwestern Adventist had position, and the Tigers player got the worst of it. But I believe he's the guilty party. So a short injury. Or did Madiri get the yellow? It looks like by the way they're setting up, Madiri might have been the guilty party. See, I thought he was there first, but always tough when it's bang-bang like that for officials to make that call. So from the half circle, Vasquez currently on the ball. He's got 2 other teammates around him. There's a 4-man wall to the right of the post. Vega is to the right, or nears that right post. Now he moves towards the center. Who's going to take this? It's going to be fired well high. That was Sanchez. So Sanchez too much on it. 35th minute, another goal kick to come here for Vega. Can the Knights get on the attack? That's what we're waiting for here tonight. Headed on the far side by Cueto. Again, Paul Quinn just taking it back. Maybe a touch. That's it for Southwestern Adventist so far on this attack. Here's Garcia running out of room. Nice defense there by the Knights. Looking forward for Madiri. Looking for him again. He's not near there, though. And Estrada's going to play it all the way back to the keeper, Dominguez. Sanchez plays it back. Center circle now in the backfield, Vasquez. Sordo. Jarrett Williams played just one game, but he has a goal and 2 assists. Very productive first game of the year for him. That came in that 4-2 win against Dallas Christian in Dallas on Monday. That was at Dallas Christian, I need to specify. Williams now leaving it over on that far side, and it's chased down but unable to gather, so a throw upcoming for Southwestern Adventist. I think we're going to get another sub, though, for the Tigers first. While they do that, folks, a reminder, please tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody all the action this year for Southwestern Adventist will be right here on this YouTube channel. Subscribe to stay up to date. Usually I post all the games about a week ahead of time, so you'll know. You can actually sign up to get alerts if you want to. Josh Harris has come on for Southwestern Adventist. He had a touch there before Paul Quinn took it back. Bateo earns his team, or almost had a throw-in. Instead, they say it's the Knights. Mendoza losing it now to Sordo. Here again is Bateo, leaving it over on the far side. I'm guessing here, folks, but I believe that was Ford with the cross. Vega had no trouble on it. 1-0, an early goal for Mitchell and Ford. Players shaken up for Southwestern Adventist over on that far side. Step aside here for an injury timeout. We'll be back in a moment. That's me, Chris Sheeman, back to live action. About 5 minutes left in the half. 1-0 for Paul Quinn. Paul Quinn has dominated possession. I was way off. We're in the 38th minute. A couple minutes off. I've got the running clock here at the home studio. So Paul Quinn, like I was saying, has dominated possession. However, other than maybe too many fouls, a couple of yellow cards for Southwestern Adventist, thus far, the defense has held pretty firmly here. But as I mentioned, some whistles have gone against the Knights here tonight. Vasquez is going to have another opportunity about 30 yards out. Takes it short to Sordo, and that is well out of play. Boy, the flag, the big flag behind the goalpost that was blowing straight at us in the first game is down to a whimper. The conditions have really changed, so hardly any wind at all here for the men's game. That was not the case in the first half, and then a chunk of the second half for the ladies. Turned into a pretty nice night, though. We've had good weather, thankfully, after all of that rain. Able to get the field dried out and get the team a proper home opener. Paul Quinn playing spoiler to it right now, though. Cleared out by Castaneda. That pass is well off, but chasing it down Garcia for Paul Quinn. You see Harris is in the game, Mendoza and Rodriguez up front with Cueto for Southwestern Adventist. Sordo near side to Williams. Vasquez trying to run through bodies. Williams somehow comes up with it, slides to keep possession away from Harris. Ball into the box, flicked by Garcia, but that's going out of play. 41st minute. 4:47 left to play here in this opening half. Chris Sheeman, glad to be with you tonight. Start of a busy week for the Knights here at home, as we've alluded to. Monday is the first Southwest Region game. That will be Manhattan Christian. Wednesday, a rematch with Bacone. Bacone won in Oklahoma 5-1 back on Sunday. And of course, this one with a USC AA rival. Robledo has come on. He passes near side Garcia. Williams thought about the 1-2 with Garcia, and the pressure by Mendoza for the Knights. Nicely done. Still, though, Paul Quinn on the ball. It's been bend but don't break for the most part, except for that one goal for the Knights. But again, not much on the attack for Southwestern Adventist, save for a few set-piece chances. Williams trying to get the through ball. Defense is there to stop it, and then they turn it right over Boteo. That was, I believe, deflected. Going out there quickly is Sanchez. He's going to take a corner kick. This is corner kick, I want to say it's number 6 now. I mentioned Paul Quinn, good at getting these corner kicks. Anytime you can have these set-piece opportunities, it always gives you an advantage. They have a 1-goal advantage because of the corner kick. Way too much on that one. And a goal kick. So we've got 43rd minute, another goal kick to come here. Vega's done a nice job today getting the start. David Hernandez for Southwestern Adventist couldn't keep it in play. Another throw for the Tigers here. Williams loses it. Harris. Back to Mendoza. Ramirez plays it back now to Vega. Castaneda on the far side of your screen. And a turnover. This again, I believe, is Ford. Crossing it in, headed up by Corrales. Still in the box, still danger. Trying to run it down now was Harris. It was headed by Estrada. Here comes Southwestern Adventist. First counter of the night. Harris trying to run it down, but Dominguez will get there first. Goal kick to come. I think we're going to get some subs here. Very late in this opening half. Paul Quinn has controlled possession. They have a 1-goal lead as well. Estrada. Vasquez. Here's Garcia. Martinez sent it to the far side. Sanchez keeping it alive. Big boot forward, but it comes to Vega. Not much time left here in this opening half. Last crack at it maybe for Southwestern Adventist, but it goes out of play and the half comes to an end. So an early goal off a corner kick, couple of blocks, but staying with it was Mitchell and Ford scoring his second goal of the year, and it's 1-0 for Paul Quinn here at the half. We'll take the 15-minute halftime break, come back and bring you all the second half action here on YouTube. Don't go too far. Back to live action. Chris Sheeman, glad to be back with you 1-0 in favor of Paul Quinn College. The Tigers at 5-1, still unbeaten on the road at 2-0. Meanwhile, Southwestern Adventist playing in its home opener, looking to get its first victory of the year, coming into play at 0-2 so far on the season. Glad to be back with you. So, not a lot of offensive firepower from the Knights in that first half. Paul Quinn dominated possession. They have a 1-goal lead, but the defense did its job for the most part, really keeping the Knights side in this one. We've seen a lot of gusto shots like that one for Paul Quinn with just no chance, which has helped the cause. So Vega's been under the gun. There's no doubt about that. But the defense right now, keeping hope alive for the Knights, looking to avenge last year's loss to Paul Quinn up the road in Dallas. The Tigers won last year by a score of 6-1. Paul Quinn looking to go to 3-0 on the road. They were on the road Monday and they won at Dallas Christian 4-2. Southwestern Adventist has been off since Sunday when they fell to Bacone on the road by a score of 5-1. So just underway here in the second half. Let's see what adjustments Tristan Olvera in his first year with the Knights. Let's see what he's made. Castaneda looking to throw it in here on the near side. That's going to be headed. Castaneda then gets a head on it, but nobody's home. Played forward by the Tigers. Too far forward, though, to defense getting there first. That was Bahena with the clear. So a throw for Paul Quinn. Jarrett Williams will toss it in. Gets it back on the toss, plays it back to Martinez. There's Martinez again. Short to Sordo. If you're just joining us, Tigers like to get the attack cooking from their back line. Headed by Mediri. Collision there, but Sordo was there on the header first, and it stays with the Tigers. 47th minute just underway here in the second half. Uwamba. Sordo plays it far side. That's Garcia, I believe, over there, number 4. Ball flicked in, headed out. It's just been a lot of back and forth, if that makes any kind of sense for a team that's probably had 75% of the ball here so far tonight. But it's been a lot of back and forth. Anytime they try to play it into the box, it's headed out. There's been several corner kicks. This is a good Tigers team at earning corners. We've seen 6 in the first half by Paul Quinn. Mendez. Here is Uwamba. Directs Martinez to the right side. Goes to Vasquez instead. Getting there Ramirez for the Knights. Ramirez. Here's Mediri. Aribato. And we have whistles. Seen 2 yellow cards in the first half on the Knights. None yet on the Tigers, but it's been a whistle-heavy game. Player down for the Knights, so we are in an injury timeout. No card, it looks like, but a talking to, so we're going to take an injury break here. Looks like we have two Knights players coming off. The worst of the two appears to be Carlos Aribado's getting some help. Freitas was also helped off. Josh Harris has come in. Another sub we'll tell you about as soon as we can see, but as we get back to play here, it's going to be a free kick. Castaneda sends it in. Cleared out now, Hernandez for Paul Quinn. Martinez back to him. Hernandez sends it into the box. Again, it's just too far forward. Everything that the Tigers are doing has just a little too much on it, and everything that the Knights are doing doesn't quite have enough on it. A lot of the shots and a lot of the passes for the Tigers are they just have too much gusto to them. And for the Knights, it's the complete reverse. They need to just put a little bit more on the ball. Here's a turnover now. Well, we have a whistle first. That might have been out of play over on that far side, so a throw in here for the Tigers instead. 50th minute. See, that's a perfect example. That ball was, that through ball attempt was just, there's just not enough on it. It's an easy pick for the defense. Sordo takes it away. Nice header by Williams. And a good play there by Vega to come to his right and make a play on it. Vega's had a big boot tonight. Martinez flicks it forward. Knocked out by Corrales over on the far side of your screen. Staying with it, though, are the Tigers. Good run by Mendez. Tigers turning up the attack. Cross into the box over everybody's head, though. And will it go out of play? Yes, but I think it was deflect. No, they're going to give Southwestern Adventist the throw. Boy, I've been off all night tonight when it comes to those throw-ins. I don't think I've gotten one right. Castaneda will throw. Taken right back by Williams. See, just not enough on it. Defense is going to pounce on that every time. Here's Uwamba. Williams into the box. Comes right to Vega, who makes a play on it. Logan Vega, the junior, played just 2 games last year, getting his opportunity to shine here in 2022. A 4-9 season last year for the Knights, 0-2 so far here in 2022. Mediri loses it. Hernandez near side. Williams goes to the outside. He might have had an angle to the goal there, but it's deflected out. It'll be a throw. Tigers looking to go quick here. Jarrett Williams throws it back now to Uwamba. Uwamba, good run, but Harris was there applying some pressure. And I think we got an inadvertent handball there. Corrales made contact. They go quickly on the free kick. And that is deflected by Bahena. Ball into the box, comes right to Vega. I don't think the Knights were ready for it. Paul Quinn's been taking the free kicks quickly. 53rd minute, still 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. Another throw for the Tigers. Or excuse me, the Knights over on the far side. Harris going to be called for the foul. Another free kick taken quickly here by the Tigers. They are really going after that second goal here in this second half. With not much going on the offensive side of things for Southwestern Adventist, they know 2 goals could be enough, but again, too much on it. It's mustard for the Tigers, it's oatmeal for the Knights. On the near side, Cato keeps it in play. Castaneda sent it forward, but it's out of play. Williams to Sordo. Cueto is there again, playing nicely on this near side for Southwestern Adventist. Ball into the box, comes right to Vega. Tigers just 6.75 shots per game. That's not a lot. But they're third in the USCAA with 15 goals coming in. That's what I'm saying about the Knights' defense. They've done a nice job defensively. They just can't get anything going on the attack. Whistle going our side now. Knights with the throw. That is Corrales, I believe, and that is out of play. 56th minute. I've got the running clock going at my home studio, but there's been very few stoppages, just one injury stoppage for Southwestern Adventist. They lost Ari Bato and also Freitas at the same time, seemingly. The ball went all the way out of play. So I think we're going to get a new ball. Now we've got too many. So the throw is taken. Here is Sordo. We went from where's the ball to we've got 2 now. Jarrett Williams keeping hope alive for his side. Now it's Martinez. Paul Quinn, the NAIA USCAA dually affiliated members. Vasquez. Bad pass there. I think he had trouble making that turn and then completing that pass. It's a tough angle to do it on, and frustrated with himself, but I get the idea. Harris is being held. Harris trying to get away from Martinez, and Martinez with some physical defense to throw. Now the Knights looking to throw it in quickly. Harris. Rodriguez. And Castaneda will throw. And that's going to go out of bounds. '59th minute. Still 1-0. We had a very early goal for Paul Quinn. Scored, I believe, by Ford. I watched that replay about 4 more times at halftime. I'm still not 100%. I'm 90% sure that was Ford, but I'm not 100%. The reasoning being is I haven't seen him make any play or do anything since that time. In fact, I don't think he's been out on the field, so that's why my mind is kind of playing tricks with me. It was like, well, is he out there? But it really did look like number 8 who scored that goal. Martinez. Big boot. It's going to be too long. Out of play. Story of the night right there. So, Castaneda will throw it in. That's going to be a whistle. So Vasquez, the guilty party there. Mediri's taking some shots here tonight. Bahena. That almost went out of play. Nice deflection there off Castaneda. So the Tigers with some quick work to earn themselves possession back here, at least momentarily. And now we have a whistle. Foul going to be called on Bahena. So free kick, 30-ish yards out. Vasquez and Martinez have been on the ball on these free kicks, offering some deception for this Paul Quinn college team. Looks like now Vasquez will take it. Now here comes Martinez again. Nice curve on that by Vasquez into the box. And again, the defense doing its job. Credit the Knights, that back four. Logan Vega, the keeper. They've done their part. Tigers' long throw, headed into the box. And that should be no, they don't blow the whistle on that. Are you kidding? David Hernandez got clobbered and they didn't blow the whistle. They've been calling it tight all night. Somebody missed that one, but it will be a corner kick for Paul Quinn. Corner kick number 7. First here in this second period. Mustard. More Mustard. Castaneda now will throw it in. Here's Ramirez. Mediri flicks it ahead. Running it down is Harris. Harris got to pick up the speed now. Ball got away from him, though. It is touched by Paul Quinn, though, so it will be a throw here for Harris. Yeah, he's going to give way now. They're going to bring more guys into the box right now. There's 4 guys up. That's it. Well, we glitched for a moment there, but it looks like it's going to be a goal kick. 64th minute. Paul Quinn is riding that early goal. Roberto Dominguez. 2 clean sheets on the year. Looking for his 3rd and the team's 4th. Given chase there was Mendoza, but that back line. Passing's been pretty good. Coming from the back for Paul Quinn, especially those low balls. It's been the air attack, so to speak, the high passes that have been Just a little too much on him. Pressure and taken away. Williams into the box, right at Vega. That was Bateo, I believe. Well, we have a buffer there. Let's run it back and take another look at this one. Yeah, man, right at Vega. Almost for Bateo. All right, we got some pretty heavy buffer in here. Are we back? We're going to be able to do this? Let's see. I believe we've gone forward in time, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we're catching up, I think. The laws of physics have no bearing on our live stream, ladies and gentlemen. We will go back in time and forward in time as we please. Here's Castaneda. Castaneda giving chase. So they're going to call that a foul. Uwamba shaken up. All right, folks, got to stop it for a moment here. We're going to come back just as quick as we can get this sorted out. Alrighty, folks, I think we're back to some smooth streaming. They are streaming at the stadium on a internet card, and anytime you have anything other than a connected device to stream, you can always run into these little buffering issues. So those of you watching the guys for the first time, if you weren't around for our ladies games, once in a while it might glitch on us, hopefully not in a key moment. It seems to be glitching more and more frequently as this one has gone on, but we will make adjustments and we'll get it back for you if it gets really bad, like we hopefully have done now. Turnover here. Counterattack is on for the Tigers. Stingy right now for the Knights. The defense has been very stingy. Frustrating these Tigers. Who came in third in the USC AA with 15 goals in 6 games. But the Knights still trail. Here's Garcia. Over on the far side. Played to Sordo at center circle. I've been trying, folks. All right. We're going to let this play happen, then we're going to step aside once again. Be right back, folks. Okay, hopefully I've made an adjustment on my end that will alleviate the constant buffering that we've had. I can only do so much over here. It's up to the internet. Nicely played by Vega again. He has looked good here tonight. Been impressed with him, been impressed with the defense. Got to get more on this side of the field, though. 21:07 left to go here in the 69th minute. Plenty of time for Southwestern Adventist, but need to show some signs here. Looks like the wind's picked up a little bit. I don't hear it as much as I did in the first game, but it is whipping towards us if it's blowing. Occasionally maybe a gust or so. Martinez to Owamba. Williams. Ooh, give it back to Owamba on the 1-2. Maybe a missed opportunity there. We'll see. Martinez. Mateo, I mean, you got to go from like, Mateo's got to go from like 100 to like 40. Well, I thought maybe I can make an adjustment on my end, but apparently this buffering thing is just going to stay with us. All right. Going to try to get it back again live here. Well, it looks like it's picked up. I can't speak to the quality, though. Oof. That ball headed by Castaneda. Near side it goes to Castaneda. Ooh, nice back heel, Rodriguez. Cueto held off. Well, we've talked a lot about the defense for Southwestern Adventist. It's Paul Quinn that's got the shutout right now. The clean sheet. Their back line's done a nice job getting the attack going, playing their game as well. Ramirez flicks it forward. Rodriguez lost his footing, maybe looking for a whistle there. Instead, here's Vasquez for the Tigers. Jarrett Williams, again, these are just sailing over that crossbar. So another goal kick to come here for Logan Vega. Again, folks, we'll be inside tomorrow. Volleyball, our first volleyball broadcast, home opener against Randall at 4 p.m. Monday, we got soccer, another doubleheader at 5 and 7. Tuesday, more volleyball, back to soccer on Wednesday. Free kick for Sanchez. Sanchez. Vasquez back to him. Sanchez ball into the box on that far side. Sliding challenge over there. I think it was Garcia. But to the left of the post that time. I've got 75th minute. On the season, Paul Quinn has outscored its opponents now 16-5. In this, their 7th game. Another one. That was a better effort, but Sanchez over the crossbar that time. See if we got that one. I like to run that one back if we can. Oh, yeah, we got it. Yeah. Not a bad effort that time. Sanchez just a little too high on it, though. I've got some more buffering, folks, and there's not anything that can be done about it. I hear a lot of whistles. I think we might have either an injury timeout. Looks like the trainers are coming out, so an injury timeout. We're going to step aside here again, folks. Back to live action, Chris Shima. Glad to be back with you. It's Paul Quinn sending it into the box. That cross sails over everybody's head and out of play. Injured player for Southwestern Adventist, it looked like. Not anything too serious. Couldn't see the number over on that far side. Castaneda will throw it in here. Wamba got on it, but ran out of room. Martinez. Goal kick. $78 last check. A little bit of wind, but not really anything to affect the ball. Freitas has come in, which is a good sign. He left earlier in the game with an injury. Ramirez plays it back. David Hernandez sends it forward. Headed by Estrada. Here comes Paul Quinn again. Vasquez on the far side. Martinez from center circle. We got a whistle here and a foul called. Gonna have another card come out? I don't think so. But we do have another stoppage for an injured player. We're gonna step aside once again. Folks, I'm at the studio and we're in an injury timeout right now, but the buffering has continued to get worse and worse, and I'm not quite sure. It keeps basically getting disconnected, so I'm not 100% sure that we're going to be able to bring the rest of this. So we're still in an injury timeout, but we have to see on Southwestern Adventist and if they're going to be able to keep the stream going or not. Everything looks good on my end, but I'm still refreshing the broadcast right now, and it's just saying it's offline, so that's not usually a good sign. But we're going to check with the folks at the field and try to get it up and running for you so we can bring you to the end of this game. Stay with us. Okay, folks, it looks like we got it back. I'm not quite ready, though, so just give me 1 second and bear with me here. Well, I thought we had it back, but it's kind of started to buffer again, folks, so I'm going to double check again and just kind of let them know at the field what's been going on. I'm going to go back to live action here and just show you what we can show you so that you guys can follow, but I do need to pause the commentary just for a brief moment. All right, looks like we got a better quality going there. Thanks for your patience, folks. Technology, it happens. But hopefully we're good to go for the rest of this one. I have no idea where we are in this game now because we've been away for so long. I know there was an injury timeout. It's still 1-0, but I can't tell you anything as far as timing or anything like that. But Teo is just trying to do it all. Got it over to the left, and that's going to dribble past Vega for another goal. And again, the broadcaster missed it. All right, let's run it back. If that is a goal, that's the end, most likely. Let's take another look at this. We might need to take 2 looks. Yeah, it did dribble into the back of the net, so it is a goal. Back to live action. I'm going to run this replay again one more time here so that I could try to blow this up and see again. Oh, that's easy. Vasquez. All right. That wasn't so hard, now was it? So 2-0. Jose Vasquez scoring his 4th goal of the year. And trouble now if you're a Knights fan, because this one has really 2 goals, given the Knights' lack of attack here tonight. That could be all she wrote. Tigers again on the attack as Mendoza on the ball here. That's going to be cleared out. Here is Martinez. That's too far. So goal kick to come for Vega, but 2-0 now. Paul Quinn on their way to a 6-1 start to this year. Nice takeaway there. Harris over on the far side, though. There's just nothing going. It's almost like they're trying to run through the defenders, and you just can't do that. Late in this one, Tigers have a 2-goal lead. Credit Southwestern Adventist. Their defense has held off as much as they can, but when you've got 2/3 at least of the possession, almost all of the opportunities coming on one side of the field, eventually things are going to go your way. And finally, the Tigers got that needed second goal. Jose Vasquez. Booming kick into the box. Nicely done, but headed out by the defense. Whew. That, I don't know what that was. Cross into the box. Collision with two defenders and their own keeper. And fortunately, flag was up. Jarrett Williams sent it into the box. I think the reason for the collision was Vasquez, so. Vega with the kick, coming right up to take it is Jarrett Williams with very little resistance. Bateo, turnover. Cueto, nice defense. Castaneda just has to clear it away. Again, it's all pressure for Paul Quinn. Jarrett Williams, ball of energy. And the Knights have been unable to respond to that pressure. Mateo's actually walking off the field. You can see him. Collision there. Cueto took a shot, but he's fine up quickly, and Corrales will take the free kick. We're late in this one. I know we're somewhere in the 80th. I couldn't tell you where. Heading effort, 84th minute. Thank you. Uwamba with a nice run. Nice sliding challenge there. Castaneda. Castaneda tries to get the counter, but the ball gets away from him. Williams makes the play, then he takes a shot. We're going to have another yellow card, this time on Freitas. Third yellow of the night for Southwestern Adventist. And it just hasn't been their day in the home opener, unfortunately. So free kick, and again, it's Vasquez and Martinez. Vasquez is taking most of them. Martinez going to give way now. Vasquez into the box, headed but wide to the right. So another goal kick to come. Paul Quinn continues to put the pressure. I sound like a broken record. My brain is trying to come up with different adjectives to describe it, but when you have that kind of pressure, it's you've got to either match it or you're going to fold. That's a nice ball. Can Harris get there, though? Estrada, big defender there, that left back spot. Harris, I think, did get a touch to his credit, but 86th minute. Knights on their way to an 0-3 start. So 2 of the losses against scholarship teams. You've got Eastfield, JUCO, they were a D3, I think. At least their women's team was. I don't know if they're. The problem with JUCO is the men's team could be in a scholarship team and the women's team might not be, and vice versa. So, not 100% sure on that, but we know Paul Quinn at the D1 level in the USCAA and the NAIA is a scholarship program. Mentioned it during the ladies' game that it's rare to get a USCAA game, a matchup that's west of the Mississippi. Most of the membership in the USCAA is concentrated, especially in Pennsylvania, but the Northeast. Some schools that are in the South as well. We got to throw in for Castaneda. Jarrett Williams takes it back. Southwestern Adventist, not a fan of the free kicks, and oh no, Martinez went down on his own there. Just lost his footing, I think. But they're going to check on him. Looks like he's okay. Oh no, he's going to be helped off. Boy, you hate to see that, especially late in the game like this, but something happened there. He just kind of planted awkwardly or something. I don't want to speculate, but there was nobody around him, so just lost his footing, and unfortunate break there for the Tigers. So a sub in, and I believe it's Ford who's back out there. He, in my estimation at least, scored the first goal. I'm still only about 95% on that one, but I'm pretty sure he got the deflection and put it in the back of the net. But we have not seen him since the very early going, and he's back out there right now. Ball into the box, played by Vega. New sub is, I don't have a 16, do I? Oh, yeah. Diego Hernandez, I believe. That's number 16 making his first appearance. Goal kick upcoming. They're not going to buy that. You can keep trying, but they're not going to buy that. Come on, get up. It's late. Let's go. It's past my bedtime. I'm not in the mood for this. Give me a break. You've got the corner already. Like, Sanchez will take it. volleyed into the box, but cleared out by the defense. Couple minutes left, if that, here in this one. Paul Quinn going to win their 6th of the year. That was headed nicely. Nobody around, but wide to the left. Terenzo Williams, I think, was on that header. Upset with himself, but here is Vega now. And that will do it, folks. 2-0. Paul Quinn gets the victory here tonight. So, 0-3 start for Southwestern Adventist. We'll be back with soccer on Monday, but be sure to tune in tomorrow afternoon as well, our first volleyball stream of 2022. It's a rematch for the ladies as they take on Randall. That'll be at 4 p.m. Once again, your final, it's Paul Quinn 2,